I'm Sarah Wood with Horseshoe Bay Living, and on this channel I talk about living in Marble Falls and the surrounding areas. Today I'm going to talk about how to get the best bang for your buck if you're looking to buy a property in Marble Falls. We moved here from San Antonio about 5 years ago, and I'll admit we were really shocked at the price of homes here. They were more expensive than what they were in San Antonio. It's an interesting dynamic because Marble Falls, up until a couple years ago, never had a big builder come in and build a whole bunch of the same houses, which meant that every home was custom, which meant that every home cost a little bit more. But I'm going to tell you some secret places where you can find some great affordable houses, and they're not so secret anymore. So Thunder Rock is a new development. It is being built out by Lennar and D.R. Horton. They have properties starting around the 250s and going up to the 400s, but for $254 you can get a 3-2 built by Lennar, and for about $300, $350 you can get a 4-bedroom, 2.5 built by D.R. Horton. So anywhere in that price range you're going to be able to find things from about $250 to $400 in that neighborhood. Brand new construction, it's going to look great, and it's going to be a neighborhood with a big sports complex, amenities, and an HOA that is going to protect your neighborhood, keep everybody's grass mowed and yards looking good, and make sure that everybody is staying uniform in the neighborhood, and that's great for property values. Gregg Ranch is a very similar neighborhood in that it's going to have a strong HOA, it's got multiple parks, it's got a pool, and you can get a 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom, brand new construction in Gregg Ranch for about $378 right now. So it's also in that under 400 price point. If you are looking for less of an HOA and a little bit more freedom, Cottonwood Shores is a really good option. So Cottonwood Shores has homes that start in the low 300s. They are a little bit smaller than what you're going to get in Thunder Rock or in Gregg Ranch, like usually around 1,350 to 1,600 square feet, but there's not a restrictive HOA. So if you have your RV and you want to have it parked in your driveway all weekend because your mother-in-law is staying with you and you want her to have her own space, that's totally fine in Cottonwood Shores, whereas that wouldn't fly in some of the HOA restricted neighborhoods. So that's a really good option if you're wanting a little bit more freedom for that same price point. If you are looking for something that is closer to central Marble Falls, Granite Shoals is a really good option. Granite Shoals has houses that range from the low 200s all the way up to the millions because there's properties that are right on Lake LBJ. But there's a ton of variety. There's not a restrictive HOA out in Granite Shoals. And so there's lots of things that you can find there in that $200,000 to $400,000 price point, from new construction to older classic construction with lots of charm and character. And then the last neighborhood I want to talk about is Meadow Lakes. So Meadow Lakes has some options that are going to be in the under $500,000 price point. They're usually like a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom built in the 90s. It is a gated neighborhood with a golf course, a swimming pool, a strong HOA. So if you're looking for a really traditional neighborhood, then Meadow Lakes could be a really great option for you to get something in that under $500,000 price point as well. Hopefully today you heard about some options that make Marble Falls and the surrounding areas sound like an affordable place to live. I'm Sarah Wood with Horseshoe Bay Living, and if you are looking for something in the $200,000 to $500,000 price point, please reach out to me because I'd love to help you find your next place.